Hi lovely people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Join me today, let's prepare some delicious and yummy tuwo Zaafi. This food is mostly prepared in the northern part of Ghana. Without wasting much time, let's move to the kitchen. Let's start by cooking our protein. So here I'm using some cow meat, some cow towels. So I'm seasoning with some onion, garlic and ginger, and I rinsed in the blender and added some small amount of water. I moved on by adding my beef seasoning powder, ginger powder, some garlic powder and some salt to taste. And I was having some shrimp seasoning cube, so I added it. Then I gave it a good stir. Then I'll cover it for about 5 to 10 minutes for it to cook, because you have to get it very tender before adding it to your stew. So here I checked, then I cover it again, then I start my tuwo Zaafi stew. So here I added some palm oil to the pan, then I move on by adding some onions to it, then I gave it a good stir. Then I added some habanero pepper, onions, garlic mix to it. Then I gave it another good stir. Habanero pepper will give you that flavor, like if you have used habanero pepper in some of your stews, you will notice it gives some flavor to the stew. So I gave it a good stir again. I just fry it for about, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes before moving on to my tomato paste. Check it out, everything is coming together. So here, after some minutes, I added some tomato paste to it, as you can see it. Today we are doing zongo stew, I swear. Then I gave it a good stir again. After mixing also, I added some water to help it cook well. Then I'll give it a good stir again. Today my Muslim name is Fati, so everybody should call me Fati today. And after giving it a good stir, I will leave it to fry for about 2 minutes. After some minutes, I added some garlic and ginger powder, some shrimp seasoning cube, then some salt to taste. Then I gave it another good stir again. Our stew is coming together, as you can see it. Then I will leave it again for another 2 minutes. I moved on by adding some rosemary and some bay leaves and some shrimp powder. Yeah. I give it a good stir again, as you see it. Then after some minutes, I added our protein earlier, the one we steamed earlier. So I'm adding all to the stew. Then I added some small beef stock to it. Then I gave it a good stir. Check it out, our stew is almost ready. So here I added some onions to it. You know me, always I prefer adding the onions later so that you get that taste in it. I just love adding onions to all my meals after cooking it. So check it out, our tuwo Zaafi stew is ready now. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So we are moving on to our ayoyo. So here I added some water, then I added some dawa dawa. I move on by adding some fish powder and some shrimps powder too. Then I gave it a good stir. Then I moved on. I have blended some okra off camera, so I added my okra, blended okra. Then I moved on by adding my blended ayoyo leaves. Yeah, here's the ayoyo leaf, so I added it to. Then I gave it a good stir. I mixed all together. You can prefer not adding any okra, but I just needed some slimy in it, so I added some blended okra to it. Ayoyo leaves also have that slimy, but it's not like okra, so that's why I added some okra to it. Then I added some water because it was too thick here, so I added more water to it. Then I gave it a good stir. Do it as I'm doing it to help you mix all together. Then I will leave it for some minutes to cook. As you can see, everything is boiling together. Please, if you have stayed for this far, please don't forget to subscribe. It's really free. Thank you for doing that. After some minutes, then I gave it another stir again. Check it out, everything was coming together. I know some people will say it's too thick. Yeah, that's how I prefer mine. So if you don't want yours to be too thick, please don't add okra to it. Or if you add okra, just small amount of okra, you will be good to go. So here I added some shrimp seasoning cube to give you that taste, because the ayoyo soup you can eat it with a Zaafi alone if you prefer, without adding any stew. But the two will give you the magic. The ayoyo stew and the Zaafi stew will give you the magic. So check it out. Everything was coming together as I wanted. Check the sliminess. Wow. So I will leave it again for it to cook again. So here everything was boiling. Then I will give it the last stir, because our green doesn't take long to cook. Then I checked again. Everything was ready now. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's really free. Thank you for doing that. So our ayoyo is ready now. So let's move on to our Zaafi. So here I added some water to my pan, and I cover it to boil for some minutes. After some minutes, I added my corn flour to it. Those who know, in Ghana we call it a brogari. Yeah, that's corn flour, a brogari. So I'll give it a good stir until it thickens up. It's like you're making it a porridge form. So I added some water here. So here I was having some assistants in my kitchen today. So after giving it a good stir, I checked everything was good now. So when you notice everything has come together like this, then you will take some of the porridge aside, like you will take some of the porridge aside because we will add it later on. Please keep stirring so that you not get lumps. I noticed I was having some small lumps in it because of my assistant to stir the thing, then he's playing with it. So here, as I'm taking some of the porridge, corn flour porridge, sorry. So after taking some of the porridge aside, then I'll add some cassava dough, which is coconte. So here my assistant was helping me. So please, you add your cassava dough gradually. Then you will be stirring your tuwo like this. So when adding it gradually, then you'll be stirring it. As for this part, you have to get assistant. If not, you will get some lumps in it. If not, you can do it like you can put it aside, then you'll be adding it small. Just be stirring it like this. So I added everything together, giving a stir like you are doing your eba or your banku. In Nigerians, this is called amala to them, but then they use the plantain, rather we use the cassava dough. So here I was adding the porridge I took earlier. Then I'll stir it again. Then I added small amount of water to it because I noticed my porridge was too small. So here everything was coming together. You just have to give it a stir, then you'll be stirring it like you are doing eba or banku. Everything was coming together here. Our tuwo is almost ready now. So guys, our tuwo is ready now. Check it out. So let's serve it. So thank you guys for staying this far. May God bless you all. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like and comment for more videos like this. Check our ayoyo soup. It look very slimy. Yeah, this is how I like mine, and it is very nutritious too. Try it. You can give it to a 1-year baby. It's good for them. You can check it. It's really healthy and good for kids too. Check it out. Everything is looking yummy and it is very delicious too. Wow. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Stay safe.